All right, here's your home inspector, Vern.
I'm Vern Chang. I work for BPG Inspection. This is for the general inspection of 20306 Osprey in Bodega Bay. Let's start with the roof. I did see some flashing coming up at the front gable end. In addition, there was some repair work done to the roofing. It looks very serviceable. The roof is probably 15 to 18 years old, but it has an expected life of maybe another 10, 15 years, depending on the maintenance of it. Did see some deterioration in the front entryway by the plexiglass covering. I'm not going to go over a lot of what the pest inspector said, so he will probably be a better resource for the type of damage and type of repair required in that area. The chimney looked fairly serviceable. I did notice that the flume was I think unlined or dirty enough that I could not really tell what type of material it is, so I would recommend it get repaired. It was a gas fireplace at one time, but it is capped correctly and securely. The fan did operate, so that was a good indication that the system is pretty well maintained.
Would you recommend a chimney inspection, or do you think it's pretty serviceable the way it is?
It's pretty serviceable, but I would recommend it be cleaned.
Cleaned, okay, great.
The skylights show a little bit of deterioration. There was a mineral deposit you can see in the bottom section of most of the skylights. In the back bathroom skylight, there looked like there was a recent leak of some type. I don't know for sure how long ago or when it was repaired, but it does seem to be a little soft at the very top. I did notice in several of the windowsills, especially in the living room, they're soft at the sill where the sill meets the window itself. I think the pest inspector probably touched on that also. Okay. Down in the basement or down in the crawl space, there is a cracked beam. The beam has been repaired and sistered in. If further information is required, I would get a general contractor out here to evaluate it, but it looks very serviceable. There is fallen insulation around some of the ducts as well as some of the subfloor, so I really couldn't tell what type of subfloor was underneath there, but there was also indication that there were rodents or pests in the subspace. Around the perimeter, it was generally serviceable. Once again, I'm not going to go over what the pest inspector said because he found probably more information than I did, and I'll refer to his report more often than not. The electrical panel on the side of the garage here, it has some twist outs that were missing. Twist outs are where you put in fuses as well as where wire and conduit comes up through it. Those should be capped and sealed. In addition, there's several places around the dwelling where there's no faceplate on sockets. One right there, one behind the refrigerator right here.
Okay, got him.
The sub panel is right in this chase. The sub panel looks adequate. The wires itself are not secured correctly or routed into the chase correctly.
Oh, okay. What needs to be done there then?
Probably have an electrician come along, put most of that stuff in conduit or seal it up. I would not have a hole in the chase itself either.
Yeah.
A child or somebody unknowing could stick their hand in there and probably get a good shock. I did notice the abandoned solar water heater. It has been deactivated. The panels have been taken off of the roof. There are signs on the roof where those panels were, but they have been patched. The water heater was turned off, so I could not give you a definitive answer on the temperature or the function of the water heater.
Oh, did you turn it on?
I did not turn it on.
Okay.
I just recently turned it off.
The water heater itself is a 07. It's not strapped correctly per California requirements. It does not have a pan. It does not have a gas drop leg. I would get a licensed plumber out here to retrofit or correct those items.
So the straps need to be a little closer to the bottom and the top?
Actually, the straps need to go completely around the unit. For instance, the solar water heater is strapped correctly.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. There's something called bonding, where the gas pipes are connected to the water pipes. That way, if you have an electrician come around and he accidentally drops his pliers or wrench onto an electrical conduit while touching a gas pipe, he does not get electrocuted. So it's an upgrade that we are recommending. A licensed plumber would know how to do that pretty quickly. There is a substantial deficiency in the firewall between the garage and the house. There is an opening in the upper firewall area which will allow smoke or fumes from the garage to actually penetrate into the living space of the house or fire.
So there's an opening up in between this wall here.
Correct. Probably right above the doorway.
Okay,
Um,
right about there.
There is also an inch of water in the gutters around the perimeter of the building. We recently got a little bit of moisture. They should have been drained out by now. I assume that they probably need to be resloped, reslanted. Many of the windows in the living room and dining room appear to be untempered. They're not the correct height off the ground, but they're double pane. We would recommend them be tempered glass as opposed to normal glass. Typically, you'll get the little etching on the side of the glass saying tempered, which I did not see.
And you said this was the living room?
The living room as well as the family room or the dining room area.
Dining room, okay.
The glass patio area is tempered, so there's no issues with that out there. I did notice a few electrical boxes that were loose, as well as the waterproof plates that were loose. We recommend that those be tightened up and resealed to prevent any type of electrical shock. That is generally about it.
Okay.
Any questions?
Well, what's your overall opinion of the condition of the property and just the structure and all? Would you buy the house?
Based on the condition that I've seen and know of the area, this is one of the better maintained houses in the area that I've seen. There are very few issues structurally that I noticed. The perimeter, the siding, the structure seems fairly solid, fairly sound. The infrastructure, the mechanical items appear to be very sound. I cannot pass judgment on the heater or the water heater. I did not test the hydro tub. It did function correctly, but I did not fill up the hydro tub. It appears to be very sound.
Okay. All right. And Kim, you said that you just recently turned off the water heater.
Yeah,
Has it been?
It's just been vacant instead of him having people run the water.
And has it been, to your knowledge?
To my knowledge, it worked fine. Yeah.
Okay.
I had hot water when I washed the dishes.
Okay.
So.
All right. So we'll pass that along too. Okay. Great. All right. Well, thanks, Vern.
Thank you.